guys, this is Gkmf here, doing my first post commentary. Reason being is that I'll be going over the changes in 5.4 for Warriors. I'll be basically going over the general ideas, the talent changes, and the mainly changes for Arms Warrior. Not going to be really going over Fury. I mean, they have like one funny / cool thing that they added, I guess you could say. And then at the end of this, I'll be saying what I'll be using as talents. Hopefully I'll be able to go over the glyphs in this video. Probably not, because it's kind of a short video for this whole general thing. But if I can, I will. And if I can't, sorry. Maybe I'll throw in another video when I'm doing a BG in 5.4. But let's begin. General idea. Blood and Thunder now also increases the damage of Thunderclap by 50%. This is pretty cool, I mean, if you ask me. Especially that I use Thunderclap a decent amount. I mean, not a lot, but a decent amount just to get something out of stealth if I saw it pass by me and whatnot, or etc. ideas. But I mean, it's cool. I like it. A little bonus. Hamstring is no longer on a global cooldown. This is actually good. I remember like hamstring like being on the global cooldown, and so it still is actually, but for live. But I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but now that it's not, it helps out. These are the little changes that makes Warriors a little better. Number three. Shattering Throw no longer costs rage. Oh my god, you don't know how happy I am about this. This is one of my favorite changes, just because how many times as a Warrior have you not had enough rage, especially in 3s or 2s, etc. where you have not had enough rage to take down a shield, a mage's block, or a paladin's bubble, or even if you do have enough rage, then you go rage starve and you can't burst it down, because well, you can, but not easily. This is awesome. Next one. Shield wall no longer requires a shield. If the warrior does not have a shield equipped, it will show a visual of an equipped shield. This is pretty cool. I tried this out in the PTR. I liked it, especially how right now, like when I try to use shield wall, I have to double click my macro. I have to double click my macro, and then when it's done, the shield wall is done. You still have your shield out, and you have to go back to your two-hander. This instantly takes you back to your two-hander, especially, and now it's only a one-button thing, and bam, there you go. Next one. Spell Reflection no longer requires a shield. If the warrior does not have a shield equipped, it will show a visual of an equipped shield. Another good thing. This is great too. Same idea with the shield wall, just now it's shield reflection. This helps out a lot, and it instantly takes you back to your two-hander like I tried it out in the PTR. I'll be doing a PTR BG video soon, so. Now let's go over the talents. Okay. First talent tree that I have seen change. Warbringer now roots the target for 4 seconds instead of stunning them for 3 seconds. The 50% reduction to movement speed snare effect for 8 seconds remains unchanged. Glyph of Blitz will now cause Warbringer to root an additional 2 nearby players. I consider this not the greatest change. I'm not going to be using this. But it's an okay change. I mean, it's alright. I have mixed emotions about this change. I really would rather have the 3-second stun instead of the 4-second root and then 4-second root. My opinion, I think most Warriors would agree with me on this one, but it's whatever. And I guess it's an iffy change. I probably wouldn't be using it. Let's see, next one. Enraged Regeneration now instantly heals the warrior for 10% of their total health, up from 5%, for an additional 10% over 5 seconds, up from 5%. This is a good change for Enraged Regeneration if you use it. Change from 10% to 5%. This is good. Over 5 seconds, yeah. I mean, I don't use Enraged Regeneration. I probably will not use it since Second Wind is out there. I think all warriors wouldn't use it if they do PvP. But it's a good change. It's a little bonus, not making me change my opinion about Second Wind. Same thing for the next one I'm about to talk about. Impeding Victory now heals the warrior for 20% of their maximum health at all times, up from 15% on attack, and 20% on kills that yield experience or honor. Again, this is a cool change. I mean, or buff, but nothing that'll make me change my mind about Second Wind. Or etc. Yeah, just probably, I'm still going to be always using Second Wind. I'm still loving that. And yeah, keeping it like that. Alright. Vigilance no longer transfers damage to the warrior. The talent now reduces the amount of damage the target takes 30% for 12 seconds. I was never a vigilance user, but even if you did, I knew that like you took damage for the person that was like getting attacked. And I'm hearing that people don't really like this change. But if you use vigilance, I'm not sure what to say about this one. I'm still always going to be using instead of vigilance, I'm still going to be using what's it called? I forgot. Fuck, whatever. But I'm not going to be using vigilance. I'm not sure what talent tree it's in because I never use it. I think it's in the level 60 talent tree with Shockwave, I believe. Or no, it's in safe. I think it's in Safeguard actually. Yeah, I'll definitely still be using Safeguard instead of this. But whatever. For Arms Warrior, the changes that they changed for Arms Warrior. Seasoned Soldier now also reduces the cost of Thunderclap by 10 Rage. Again, this is a cool Thunderclap buff. Less 10 Rage. If you use Thunderclap a lot, it's now a lot less if Seasoned Soldier is there. I mean, it's a cool change. Nothing too screwy, nothing too like special, but it works. Now here's a change that I mean, it's good. I actually like this change a little bit. Slam now deals 30% of the damage dealt against the primary target to all enemies within 2 yards, which is great. I like this. And causes an additional 10% damage to the target affected by the warrior's Colossus Smash. Every warrior uses Colossus Smash. In my opinion, I think warriors still use Heroic Strike. I use it a little bit. I would rather use Slam for some reason, just because of big hits. I see more like a big difference between it. It's Colossus Smash now. This is good, especially for me, because I use Slam a lot. I don't know, especially for a rage dump. If I'm rage fed, I'll just bam, one shot macro, Colossus Smash now, and spam the shit out of Slam. And when I have Mortal Strike, use Overpower, etc. It's great. I like this. Sweeping Strikes now causes melee attacks to strike an additional nearby target for 75% of the initial damage, up from 50%. This is also another good change. I use Sweeping Strikes, especially when there's more than one target on me at a time. Yeah, it was from 50% to 75%. That's a 25% different change, which is great. Now you're causing more damage to the other target when you're not even attacking it, which is awesome. I like this ability a lot now, especially with the buff. Here's a little bonus for Fury Warriors, I guess you could say. Nothing too special. I kind of find this funny, if anything. Titan's Grip now works with Polar Arms. Okay. If you're a level 90 warrior, I don't understand why you'd use a Polar Arm. Or etc. But maybe I think this is mainly for leveling up, because I mean, I remember leveling up back in Cataclysm when I was actually a Fury for a little bit, and I would see like a lot of Polar Arm drops, and I'd be like, whatever. But now they changed it, so now you can see like Polar Arms and whatnot and use it. I think it's kind of stupid at the same time, but it's cool, I guess you could say, for a Fury Warrior if you're going to use a Polar Arm. It's your choice, I guess. But now let's go over what I'm still going to be using, in my opinion. Hopefully we'll get enough time for the glyphs, but if not, thank you for watching, but let's continue. In my first talent tree, I am easily going to be still using between Juggernaut and Double Time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using Warbringer just because they changed mostly. I never really did. I'd rather have the double, but I'm probably going to be using Double Time. I know a lot of other warriors are going to be probably using Juggernaut, but I just like Double Time just because you have 2 charges, and if you use 1 charge, the other one's like recharging, which is awesome. So it's between Juggernaut and Double Time, in my opinion. Second Wind for the next talent tree, definitely Second Wind, easily, no questions asked for PvP here. For the next talent tree, for me, it's between Staggering Shout and Distributing Shout. It's probably between what I'm versing, especially in 2s or 3s. If I'm going to be versing like a class that can burst, or like a caster, I'll be definitely using distributing, stop the polymorphs or etc. by a mage or anything, hexes, and staggering shout if I need to get on a target and just keep it there or slow it. For the next talent tree, I definitely have to keep it with Shockwave. I love Dragon's Sword and Blade Sword, and both of them are pretty effective, but you have to, like Shockwave, you need that to stop them and slow the person down, in my opinion. Blade Storm is fun to use if you're going to do something fun with it, but Shockwave, in my opinion, is still the way to go. Next talent tree. Easily Safeguard for me. I love it. 20% less damage to you, and I think it takes off some damage to the, well, it takes off like things on you, whatever, and less damage to the person you're safeguarding. Or if you throw down a war banner that takes like 15% damage, like reduction, it's great. And 20% reduction on you, it's also great. And for the next talent tree, I'm definitely going to be using Avatar. Just because it's more effective, takes like the biggest, like big damage other than Stormbolt. Stormbolt's good, but in my opinion, Avatar's the way to go. Not going to be using Bloodbath, unfortunately. I don't even like it, but Avatar is my opinion. But yeah, these are patch 5.4. Hopefully I'll be doing a video about it, like gameplay tomorrow. So I'm not going to have enough time for the glyphs, but thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, even subscribe if you enjoyed the video and the gameplay. Peace out, guys.